Mekhi Becton, he's been so impressive early on. You make the argument that he's been the most impressive Jet.
Mekhi Becton put in another strong performance. Perfect position, dominant in the run game. Taking the end and putting him down, letting the coaches know. Run behind me.
Mekhi Becton is such a dominant player. He can take the pressure, and he's only getting better.
Mekhi, your first professional season is officially in the books. From going from college, your first NFL year, it's already done. What were some of the biggest differences you noticed from college to the NFL?
I would say the speed of the game and just the physicality of it and the details. I would say that those are the biggest difference I see. It was fun. It was really fun.
Heading into your first professional season, you were regarded as one of the top left tackles in that draft. How much more pressure did that put on you as an individual to perform in your rookie season?
I wouldn't say it put pressure on me. I mean, it's just something I'm used to. I'm used to getting, people talking about me, telling me I can't do this, I can't do that. So, I mean, it just added fuel to the fire, if you ask me. So that's what I went out there and did this year.
How would you describe Mekhi Becton, left tackle, your entire game?
I played really physical this year. I feel like I played good, not great. There's a lot of things I can fix, but I'm going to fix that this offseason. It's going to get worked on.
It was obviously a very unprecedented year with the coronavirus, a lot of different changes, and you guys as a team went through a lot of adversity. But when you talk about some of the things you want to work on personally, what are you focusing on this offseason?
I'm going to focus on mainly my footwork and my hand placement. I got a lot better with my hand placement over the time of this year, but there's a lot of things I can fix with that. And my balance as well, my core, things like that. Those are the two things, the most of those things that I'm going to work on this offseason.
Mekhi, this offensive line, it was completely revamped this offseason by general manager Joe Douglas. Who inside that group of individuals that you're spending pretty much every single day with did you look up to? Whose game did you try and model after?
I would say George Fant. That's the guy I was with mostly every day, talking to, asking the most questions to.
Can you name anything specifically that George especially taught you this season?
Hand placement, working on different sets, just change it up a bit. My backside cutoff, I can't really name all of them, but there's a lot of stuff though.
What were some of your strengths this year?
My outside zone reaches, I would say. My punch on my pass block, those are my strengths this year.
What were some of the challenges that you saw this offense overcome, especially towards the end of the season?
I'll say we overcame the challenge of not starting fast, because we had a streak going for I believe it was 8 games of scoring in the first drive. So we overcame that and we learned how to start fast.
What did you love most about this offense in 2020?
Just the different personalities we all had. It was just all fun. We was all just funny on that offense. It was a great time.
Mekhi, there's just been so much talk about you being one of the top left tackles in the league. What does that mean to you to already in your first year be highly regarded as one of the best at your position?
That means a lot. It means a lot. It's just something that I always worked for. It's not too shocking to me. It's actually expected. It's something that I expected to do, but it's still a lot that I need to work on. That's a lot I'm going to work on.
I know you talked about some personal goals that you want to get better at physically in your game, but mentally, what steps do you want to take for yourself this offseason?
I want to learn the game more, I would say. I want to learn what the different positions do, I would say, so I can know what people are going to do on defense before they know that I know.
Are there any immediate goals that you want to accomplish in the near future?
I want to be first team All-Pro. That goal is still making the playoffs, it's still on my mind. Winning the Super Bowl, everything. I want to do it all.
Awesome, Mekhi. Well, I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.